This is the very beautiful Sharon Tate, I'm sure you've seen in films, and her husband.
Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And now let's get started. Sharon Tate is mostly known for her tragic death. The young actress was brutally murdered while 8 months pregnant by acolytes of the Manson family. But Tate was much more than her murder. Only 26 when she died, Tate had already starred in a number of beloved movies. Tate's fame as an actress grew after her death. Valley of the Dolls, for example, is now a cult classic. But she had already made a name for herself in Hollywood. She was also much more than an actress. We've compiled some of the most interesting facts about Sharon Tate to commemorate her life. Many of these facts come from Sharon Tate. Recollection, a gorgeous coffee table book and loving tribute to Sharon by her younger sister, Deborah. At only 4 months old, Sharon won the Miss Tiny Tot of Dallas pageant. Sharon's parents had entered her on a whim. Clearly, some people are born fabulous. The Tates frequently moved because of this. Sharon even finished high school in Italy, likely giving her a certain cosmopolitan attitude that added to her appeal. Who needs a gap year when you have a globe-trotting childhood? Her appearances on the Beverly Hillbillies are especially fondly remembered. Turns out, she could charm the socks off anyone, even the Clampets. She frequently eschewed makeup, typically using only Vaseline on her lips in her daily life. Imagine being so naturally stunning that your beauty regimen involves Vaseline. Some of us need an entire Sephora just to feel presentable. She especially hated rings, as they drew attention to the fact that she often bit her nails. Talk about relatable. Even Hollywood stars have their quirks. This was due to her favorite bath product, Milk and Pearls. Milk and Pearls, unfortunately, is no longer sold in stores. A scent so legendary it's practically mythical now. Sharon was just breaking into film, and Elizabeth was not thrilled to share the spotlight with a young beauty, even if she was just supposed to play a walk-on role. Hollywood drama, where even walk-on roles can stir up a storm. He was only convinced to cast her after seeing her reaction when he pulled a prank on her. He was also very hard on her on set, supposedly requiring 70 takes of just one scene. Talk about tough love. She ended the relationship when he proposed. She learned how to cut hair from her former beau, who remained a close friend. Guess she could add hairstylist to her already impressive resume. Yes, that's right. Barbie owes part of her beachy allure to Sharon Tate. Now that's iconic. She jumped from a plane into a pool, wearing a parachute for safety. When the parachute deployed at the wrong time, it covered the pool, trapping Sharon beneath. If death-defying stunts were a person, it'd be Sharon Tate. Once saying, "I think I'm the most unsexy thing that ever was. I'm open for everything, of course, but I'm certainly not aware of being sexy." Humble much? If only we all had such problems. She wore a white mini dress to her wedding. Always fashion-forward, even on her big day. The film received terrible reviews when it was released, although it has enjoyed a slight resurgence in recent years. Honesty is the best policy, even in Hollywood. She often hid her smoking from him. Even stars have to sneak a cigarette sometimes. He was instrumental in tying Charles Manson to the murders at trial. A true friend is there for the photo shoots and the courtroom drama. She said she felt a kinship with her character, who was primarily loved for her body and beauty. Sometimes, life imitates art in the most poignant ways, because at the end of the day, it's the inside that counts. Cue the collective awe. This was due, in part, to their less strict gender binaries. She liked being in a place where men could cry and be open about their feelings without being judged. Progressive even before it was cool. They all watched the moon landing together. Her final family memory was watching history in the making. Sharon Tate's legacy extends far beyond the tragedy of her death. These little-known facts remind us of the vibrant life she led and the warmth she brought to those around her. She was much more than a Hollywood starlet. She was a beloved daughter, sister, and friend.